Blyde Connie, leader of the infamous Two Left Feet gang, you stand here today accused of heinous crimes against your fellow man. Horse theft, bank robbery, arson, non-vehicular manslaughter, and the worst crime of them all, tax evasion.
Hear, hear. No one here doesn't pay their taxes and gets away with it, even criminals. You gotta file your W-2 no matter what.
Thank you. You've been on the run for years now, Blyde, but now we've got you right where we want you. So, just for the sake of due process, how do you plead to your crimes? Sheriff, I think we're all responsible for what happened here. What? I think it's on all of us to help ease the tension after what happened. Pointing fingers helps no one. What we need is unity. Blyde, it says here that you lit a train car of women and children on fire so you could get to the money in the car behind them. How on earth is that everyone's fault? Maybe the women and children should have been carrying buckets of water, but who's to say? All I know is that we're all at fault here, so hanging me is totally unconstitutional. Do you even know what the Constitution is? Don't you ever change the subject when I'm speaking. Don't you ever interrupt me again. So I'm guessing you plead not guilty to the arson charge? Guilty, not guilty, it doesn't matter. All labels do is divide us. When it's a time, we need to be uniting in the face of tragedy. A tragedy you caused. That's besides the point. Okay, well, what about this horse theft charge? You stole 5 of the McCoy's finest horses last winter. They almost starved to death because of you. I'm not responsible for what my supporters do. They're very fine people, very loved. I told them to go home. You told them to steal those horses. We heard you say it. Where's the proof? Where's the evidence? Where's the rock-solid, hard evidence not tainted by the media? All they do is slander a good man working to honor his country. It's fake news, all of it. Okay, well, what about this here murder charge? It says right here that you killed Josiah Reynolds while he was sleeping and stole all the money out of his safe. Josiah Reynolds was a bad man. He'd been hanging out with those Ukrainian gangs. All that money was dark money. Now, I'm not saying I killed him because I may or may not have done that. But I really did you all a huge favor by having my boys put a tail on him. You should all be thanking me, really. You see what kind of leader you have? This man is not a man of law and order. He leaves the criminals out in the streets instead of putting them to justice.
Hear, hear. Yeah, he's right. What have you done for us recently, Sheriff?
I brought in the man who killed a train car full of women and children. There's no evidence I did or didn't do that. For all I know, it could have been you trying to set me up.
What you doing trying to destroy this man's life, Sheriff? He ain't done nothing wrong. He says so.
You see, with me as the sheriff, I'd be honest with my people. I wouldn't spread lies for my own gain. You have been doing that this whole time. Why don't I become the new sheriff, y'all? I'm just an honest man trying to make an honest living, while your dear leader is trying to string me up for a little horse theft.
Yeah, horse theft ain't so bad. I don't really care about the tax evasion neither.
So, what do you say? Should I make this town great again? That's your cue, boys. Go get them. Well, at least he was honest.